Alright, so day 2, recap. I had the apex. Oh, next level, all over the place. And day 3, we're welcoming in the upbeat. The 30-day Nootopia Brain expansion. Explosiveness. So, guess what? Day 2 on the apex. God mode, job done. Heaps cool. So, I was just like super focused, got heaps more stuff done than I usually would. But more importantly, it was where the difference I noticed mostly was where I focused my attention. So if I'm on my phone, I'm looking at Ayurvedic stories, or Hindu mythology, or Rasyana Tantra, anti-aging and longevity benefits from different herbalism things that, I've got a handle on, but I'm going into more depth of the subtleties. Big advantage being able to control where we focus. And also I'm having thoughts all day of when most people have their perception of they're looking up at a god or a godlike figure of some sort. It's essentially just an esoteric spiritual daddy flavor or an etheric one. And whereas really, mainly from fungus looking out the liver, because that's where the daddy issues and angry stuff is stored. Relationship in the masculine side of your nervous system. So I'm sitting there going, I'm having thoughts of, how about if we make God our slave? Next level is, how about we make gods our slaves? And then I'm I have so I'm looking up at Ayurvedic god Dhanwantari, who is the one who's been brought by Vishnu, an avatar of Vishnu, brought to teach the people how to manage their body and to teach and spread Ayurveda, which is part of my path. And I'm like, hang on, the people are gods, they just haven't recognized and realized these things. And I'm the one who's teaching them how to manage their body. So the gods are basically, at some level, kowtowing or under my management. Hang on, there's some wisdom and some power in that. Love it. And all my interactions were like super bubbly and positive, and it was just wonderful. So looking forward to trying some more. And I wasn't afraid to say how I felt about someone who didn't perform very well in an absolutely terrible massage. So most likely she won't have a job anymore because she's not very good at it anyway. So, but everything else just went smooth, bubbly, positive. It was just effervescent. So, next level. Isn't it a cool little science experiment thing, right? Woo! And I'm also having subtle body conversations, like terraformers and Martians and aliens and things. But more importantly, how it works and getting through that subtle levels of awareness for how we are energy harvested in the matrix environment that we're all part of. And the more subtle levels of awareness that we can understand through our own self, looking through our own filters, then we can start to manage how our reality and how it plays out in the system or the matrix, and how we can manage it and for our own good by removing the energy harvesting and focus attention on where a lot of the time we're completely distracted, and how we can be more purely present on target with our purpose and our goals and our dreams and our hopes, things that we want to do in the world. Much better way to focus things on those things, isn't it? So, next level is upbeat day 3. We'll see how we go. Oh, I'm also going to take in some 5-HTP with it as well for extra brain expansion.